Hello guys, welcome back to my channel Maths Made Easy with AB. So in the earlier videos you have seen modulus. There were 4 earlier parts and this is the 5th video that I am making. And if you have not watched the earlier videos, do watch and then get back to this one. So in the earlier video we had solved the equation mod 2x minus 3 equals x plus 1. So there was a graphical solution that I had shown in the earlier video. Today I'll show you simply without graph how you can solve this. So basically application of mod, initially I had told you, say mod of minus 1 is also 1, mod of 1 is also 1. So this part can be it negative, be it positive. The function of mod is what? To make something positive. This will always be positive. So now how to solve this? Simply there will be two cases. 2x minus 3 will be positive of x plus 1, or 2x minus 3 will be negative of x plus 1. Very simple. So 2x minus 3 equals x plus 1. Just solve this. X is equal to 4. So this is one answer, value of x. And this one, 2x minus 3 equals minus x minus 1. This becomes 3x equals 2. So x is 2 by 3. So these are the two values of x which we had got earlier also. So x is 2 by 3 and 4. So these are the two values of x, and this is simply without the use of graph how we have solved this problem. We will look into more such problems and take examples. Say for example, if somebody gives you mod of 2x plus 3 plus 1 mod is equal to 4. Understand this problem. We have given two mods, so don't be tense that is a very tough problem. So see what I'll do, I'll make it very simple. So if I remove mod, this value will become plus minus 4. Very simple it was. 2x minus 3, so this is C. Mod x equals 1, so this means x can be plus minus 1 if I remove mod. So removing mod means putting plus minus 1 on the other side. Yeah, very simple this is. So here what we will do, so if I remove this mod, the bigger mod, this will be mod 2x plus 3 plus 1, this will be plus minus 4. If I take this one, so plus minus 4, so let me break it into two parts. This will go into two parts. Mod 2x plus 3 will be equal to, if I take plus 4, this will be 3, and mod 2x plus 3, if I take minus 4, this will be minus 5. So one will be 3, one will be minus 5. Now understand one thing, this is mod, so mod will application of mod to 2x plus 3 is giving some values which is 3 or minus 5, but can this value be minus 5? I told you earlier, applying mod to some function, the value should always be positive. So from here you will get no solution from this equation. So just cancel out this equation because there will be no solution. Now you have to simply concentrate on this equation, mod 2x plus 3 is equal to 3. Let us see how we can solve this problem. So we got what? So if I just simply take it, mod 2x plus 3 equals 3. I am cancelling this equation because it will have no solution, because 2x plus 3 mod can never be negative. So coming back, sorry, this is 2x plus 3. Yeah, right. So now 2x mod 2x plus 3 equals, if I remove this mod, I told you if I remove this mod, this value will be plus minus 3. So again this breaks up into 2. So 2x plus 3 is either equals plus 3 or 2x plus 3 is either equals minus 3. So if you see 2x equals 0, so x becomes equal to 0 in this case. And if I solve this equation, 2x equals minus 6, plus 3 goes this side because minus 6, x becomes equal to minus 3. So these are the two solutions. So x equals minus 3 and 0. These are the two solutions of which equation? Of this equation, mod, this big mod of 2x plus 3 plus 1 equals 4. So if somebody asks you what is the number of solution of this, so it will be 2. Don't confuse this with any other solution. Let us move into more complex problems of modulus. Yeah. Let's get to the next question. Y equals mod x minus 1 plus mod x minus 3. How to draw this graph? This is a very important and a commonly asked question. So sometimes question can come like this, mod x minus 1 plus mod x minus 3 equals 2. Find the value of x. So before going into this question, let us understand how we can draw this graph. So in this graph, there is a concept of critical point. What is critical point? Critical point is simply this part you have to equate to 0. This part you have to equate to 0. What is the value that you get? X equals plus 1, x equals plus. So these are the two critical points, x plus 3, x plus 1 and x plus 3. So now what you have to do is you have to simply plot them on the number line. So I am plotting it here, x1 and x3. So this is 1, 3. And always remember there will be 3 cases. One will be what? When x is greater than 3, what will happen? When x is between 1 and 3, what will happen? And when x is less than 1. Let us name this as case 1, case 2 and case 3. So these are the 3 cases that we have to consider, and also what happens when x is 3 and what happens when x is 1. So let us understand. Let us take case 1 now. Case 1 is what? X is greater than 3. Very clear? So what will happen? What will happen to this equation when x is greater than 3? So y equals what when x is greater than 3? So if x is greater than 3, so what will happen if x is greater than 3? So this part will always be positive. X greater than 3 means x can be 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. So if x is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, this will be positive part. So this will always be positive. So I can remove the mod because this is anyways positive. So this is positive. So write mod x minus 1. If x is greater than 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, this part is also positive. So this becomes x minus 3. So y equals 2x minus 4. This is the equation when x is greater than 3. Case 2. What will be case 2? X lies in between 3 and 1. So y will be what? If x is between 1 and 3, x can be 2 for example. This part will always be positive. X is not less than 1. X is between 1 and 3. But x is more than 1, right? It is bit more than 1. So it can be 1.0001. So if this is more, so this part is anyways positive. So this is x minus 1. What will happen to this part? This part is not, x minus 3 is not positive because this part is between 1 and 3. So to make it positive, you have to write it what? If you write 3 minus x, this becomes positive and you can remove the mod. So x cancelled, y becomes equal to 2. So x, if it lies in between 1 and 3, y will give a value of, so y becomes 2. Case 3. If x is less than 1. So if x is less than 1, so this part becomes negative. This part becomes negative in order to make positive. So your motive is to remove the mod. So you have to take the positive value of this. So if I write as 1 minus x, just the reverse, if I take minus of this, so 1 minus x, so this part will become positive and then you can remove the mod, just as we did for this part. Yeah. So here what you will get, x is less than 1, so y will be, to make this positive, 1 minus x, 1 minus x. This part is also x is less than 1, so this is anyways, this is negative, so make it positive. What you have to do? Plus 3 minus x. Just I am reversing the symbols and this is the equation that you get. So y equals 4 minus 2x. So this is the equation when x is less than 1. So here are 2 equations that you are getting. One is case 1 when x is greater than 3. 2 more equations are there when x is equal to 3. So 2 cases more remain if x is equal to 3 and if x is equal to 1. So if x is equal to 3, just put the value of 3. So 3 minus 1 is 2. So y equals 2 and this becomes 0. So y is 2. If x equals 1, this becomes 0 and I have written what? 1 minus 3 is minus 2. Mod of minus 2 is 2. So these are another 2 cases. So what will happen if x is greater than 3? Y will be equal to 2x minus 4. If x lies in between 1 and 3, y will be 2. If x is 3 or 1, y will be 2. And if x is less than 1, y will be equal to 4 minus 2x. Simply you have to plot this graph into 1 and you have to find the solution. So let us see how we can draw this. So these were the 3 cases. Let us now plot it in a graph. So let us see what will happen in case 1. So in case 1, y was equal to 2x minus 4. How do we draw this graph? Very simple. X is 0, y is minus 4. Y is 0, x equals how much? X is 0, y is minus 4. If y is 0, x is equal to 2. Let us plot this graph. Very simple it is. X axis, y axis, x is equal to, so one point is 0 comma minus 4. So 0 comma minus 4 will somewhere be here. And another point is 2 comma 0. This is 2 comma 0. and this is 0 comma minus 4. Yeah, so 2 comma 0 is somewhere here. So this graph becomes like this. So this will go right this. So this point is 2. Very clear. What was, if we see case 2? Case 2 was y is equal to 2. So y is equal to 2. What will be the graph of y is equal to 2? Y is equal to 2 will look something like this. This point is 2 and this graph is y is equal to 2. What was the case 3? Case 3 you saw y is equal to 4 minus 2x. 4 minus 2x. What will be the graph of 4 minus 2x? It's very simple. I have already taught you earlier that one graph was y is equal to 2x minus 4. So 4 minus 2x if we want to draw. So let's draw it instead of going with a logical way. I'll more show it in a graphical classes when we will see graph transformation. So let us put the value of x equals 0. So if x equals 0, y value is 4. If y is equal to 0, x will be 2 if y is equal to 0. So these are the 2 points, x 0, y 4. So 2 comma 0 is one point and 0 comma 4 is another point to plot this graph. So 2 comma 0 is this point and 0 comma 4. So 4 will be somewhere here. So this graph will somewhat be like this. Yeah, this graph will somewhat be like this. So now you have to see the cutting points. So this point is a cutting point. So this point, 2 points are the cutting points. So this is the critical points 1 and 3 which we had discussed. So what is the graph? So for x is greater than 3, which part of the graph will remain? This part of the graph will remain. X is 3, we got the value, y is 2. So this part will remain. X in between 3 and 1, what we were getting? Y equals 2. So this part will remain. And if x is less than 1, we got what? Y is equal to 4 minus 2x. So this part will remain. So if I draw this graph, understand it very properly. If I draw this graph, so these are the two critical points. One is 1, one is 3. So what is the value over here? What is the value over here? This graph is like this. And then this graph is going like this. And here the graph is going like this. And this point is 4. We already saw it over here. This point is 4. So this becomes, let me mark it 0, let me mark it x, mark it y. So this becomes the graph of y equals mod x minus 1 plus mod x minus 3. So this is the graph for this equation. In the next video, we will see how to solve more problems related to this graph. Very simply, you can simply draw the graph. If somebody gives you question like equals 2, equal 4, equals minus 1, and we will see how we can solve it. If you like the video, do subscribe to our channel, do like it and do comment if you have any doubt. We'll get back to you shortly. Thank you so much for watching the video.